Welcome, one and all! It is the 20th of February. The new update for Goddess of Victory Nikke is finally here. We're going to be pushing forward in chapter 35 and 36. 36 will be the next video. I'll upload it when the time comes. But for today, we're going to advance our recapturing of the surface, possibly dealing with Behemoth as well as Leviathan. Let's see where this story takes us. Elysion Headquarters Research Lab.
Is there anything unusual?
Dubbed storyline is back. Can I get a W in the chat?
Yes, it's full of peculiarities. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the faint amount of energy that remained in the core has vanished. It's fair to say that it has completely merged with you. As for your body, even though it was manufactured using technology from Elysion, we can no longer consider it Elysion's creation.
What does that even mean? In
The
what
circuits
world
are
does that
reworked.
statement make sense? Wow, boss. I'm impressed that even in a situation like this, you can still crack jokes.
Be quiet.
Understood.
A significant portion of the tactical upgrade OS that Unhwa gave you has been implemented.
Nice.
It includes an equilibrium system for use in high mobility combat, as well as
Nice.
comprehensive durability and other physical enhancements.
Very good.
It's also reconfigured your ability to transform into Red Hood, and made it an expansive armament that can be toggled on and off at will.
Wow.
Huh? Expansive armament? Isn't that what Dorothy used to have?
Correct. You're on the mark.
So, does that mean she's got a secret weapon hiding in there somewhere? I doubt it. The purpose was to allow me to switch back and forth between Red Hood more easily.
Precisely. It was designed to transfer all of the feedback registered while you're Red Hood, and reroute it to the expansive armament. Should there be a situation where you're unable to transform into Red Hood, the armament will be useless.
I see.
Let me get back to discussing Rappy's body. In terms of hard specs, it's the epitome of Elysion's tactical technology. However, we've been unable to identify precisely what it's made out of.
Do you have any guesses?
None whatsoever. Although it was built according to our blueprints, the material remains a complete mystery to us. What's certain is that it's not something the Ark is ready for.
Damn.
The very notion of transformation defies all common sense. However, seemingly preposterous events often have preposterous causes. Finding out those causes will be our next goal.
Commander, this means...
Yes, there are two major possibilities. Dark matter or a pillar.
Our leading hypothesis for the dark matter is that it's some kind of liquid metal. And the A-pillar is capable of constructing foundational materials for an imitation arc. Either of them would be worthy materials for crafting something new.
Does anything about it feel unnatural to you?
No, it feels completely natural. Like this is the body I've always had.
No sense of discomfort?
None.
Are you sure?
Instructor. Regardless of what I am made of, I am still me. Wow, so cool!
Very good. I am satisfied with that answer. Then lastly, that weapon of yours. 7 dwarfs, 0, was it? It's completely outlandish.
What do you mean?
Not only is it equipped with propulsion engines which allow unparalleled mobility during combat, it's also capable of using both standard rounds and grenades simultaneously.
Hey Ingrid, that part we're not very worried about that part, Ingrid. Let it be, all right? We've already seen Rapi use it. She uses it very, very well. In fact, some would say she's SSS class. It's okay, let her use that.
It can also generate a drill bit-shaped electromagnetic field, which is capable of decisively ending just about any encounter.
Damn.
Whoever designed this used the kitchen sink approach, adding in anything and everything they thought was cool. And the result is a weapon that's cartoonish.
Ingrid, shots fired against Snow White.
From a tactical perspective,
Uh-huh.
to call it a dumpster fire would be doing a disservice to dumpsters. However, if we consider the possibility that it was manufactured as a custom weapon for someone special, then it can be viewed as possessing unparalleled craftsmanship. It won't operate at full capacity unless wielded by the person it was crafted for. A personalized weapon, essentially.
While
Chat.
wielding it, I was able to do every single movement that I envisioned in my mind.
If I had zero trust in Nikke Goddess of Victory, right, I would be so scared right now that they would add Nikkes and specialized weapons, and then you have to roll for specialized weapons as well. Oof, that would be horrifying. But I have faith in Nikke, so don't worry about it.
Then that's all that matters. I won't register it in the database. While that means you'll be using an unauthorized weapon, this shouldn't be an issue for the commando unit. Otherwise, I'm afraid someone would get access to the data and attempt to reproduce it.
Thank you.
All right, that's all.
Are we going to run into any issues going forward?
What do you mean?
You know. What? Will the Ark be able to handle the new Rapi? In this place, anything new arouses curiosity.
Did you use a direct elevator when you came here?
Yeah. We came through the Ark's main entrance.
Where is your next destination?
Probably onto the surface again. But first, I need to find Deputy Chief Andersen.
Very well. I'll go with you. We can go by car.
Ooh,
I'll
fancy
show you
Ingrid.
whether or not the Ark can handle the new Rapi.
Why does she sound like she's flirting with me right now? Ingrid, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of Commander as well? Come, Ingrid, come. The car smoothly cruises through the Ark streets, the engine barely making a sound.
Wow, this is my first time riding in a car.
Really? I've ridden in one a few times before, so I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, before when?
When did you get the chance to ride in a car?
Yeah, when?
A long time ago.
Yeah, when?
Neon, you didn't get in the car without taking your shoes off, did you?
What was your name?
Yeah. What are you thinking? How can you be inside a car with your shoes on?
Anis, what was your name?
I'll take them off right away.
Feet.
But wait,
Hmm.
how come everyone else is wearing their shoes?
Instructor? I didn't expect you to find that funny.
Oh, it's just that it reminds me of the old days. We should be arriving at the main road soon. Watch closely.
I like Ingrid. I like Ingrid. As the car turns a corner and enters the main road, I'm greeted by a strange image. Our image on the largest digital billboard in the city. What the?
Is that?
Wow, I'm on the TV!
Take a closer look at what it's saying.
The commando unit counters successfully reclaimed part of the surface and uncovered significant findings in their exploration above ground.
Holy. It's out already? The information is out already?
This is the first instance of successful reclamation in recorded history, and the entire squad, along with their commander, deserve the highest praise.
We made the news?
Andersen and Mustang arranged it. Apparently, they persuaded the central government. Since idolization is highly frowned upon in the Ark, it's only being shown 5 times a day, when there's the least amount of foot traffic.
Idolization is highly frowned upon in the Ark. Why? Because idolization leads to the belief that something is bigger than reality. An idol, a god, a goddess of victory. And that leads to when the goddess or the idol fails, it leads to mind switches within the Ark. And depression. So because of that, idolization is frowned upon in the Ark. Okay, fair enough. But at the same time, they are excited enough about this to show this news 5 times a day. Alright.
But even so, this is the first time since New Hope that a commander has been officially recognized in any sizable way for their contributions. Whether you wanted it or not, your influence within the Ark is growing. In fact, you could say it's quite substantial. Especially since you have the support of most of the core Nikkes. People will think twice before underestimating you now. No one can go after what's yours without consequences. Of course, they may still succeed if they resort to extreme measures. But they can no longer run roughshod over you like they could before. So you can rest easy regarding Rappy. Her situation is top secret, anyhow.
I find myself feeling like visiting Suen right about now. But first we need to go and look for Andersen.
Thank you. Commander, I'll let
Yes,
the
Rocky.
top down. If you could, please take a look around in the open air.
Sure. Okay. The car's roof folds down. With nothing obstructing the view, I can fully take in the gargantuan screen. Shift up, show me! I want to see it, shift up. Come on. Would it be greedy of me to want more?
Not at all.
Why don't you aim for Supreme Commander while you're at it?
Ooh, or how about President of the New League of Mankind?
Or even better, King of the Galactic Empire.
Don't
Sounds
get
good.
carried away.
As we drive through the streets, a few people recognize us and wave. I wave back, feeling an indescribable sense of euphoria unlike anything I felt before.
Another job well done.
Thank you, darling. Don't mention it. I saw that you prepared a reception for us. Thank you for that.
It's the least I could do, considering all that you've done for us. Hardly worth thanking me for. With a bit more time, I'll be able to show my gratitude more emphatically. Now then, let's discuss the results of your latest expedition on the surface. First off, tell me about Cinderella and Grave.
The voice sounds different, and it sounds like it might be a little bit AI vibes. Alright, anyways, let's continue for now. Tell me about Cinderella and Grave. They're both our allies.
I can see that with Grave. But I have a harder time believing that with Cinderella.
Why?
In the past, she... Never mind. It's all in the past. There's no way to know what happened between then and now. Time changes many things. Since she helped you with the heretic operation, I'll consider her trustworthy. For now, their existence remains classified. Very few people are aware of them.
That's good.
Secrets don't last forever. It's only a matter of time before other deputy chiefs like Birmingham catch wind of it.
But I thought they wouldn't be able to make moves on us like before.
That's half true. If Birmingham is willing to make some sacrifices, however, things won't be much different from before.
Interesting.
We'll have to think long and hard about how to proceed. For now, continue operations with those two.
Understood.
Next is the dark matter. Ingrid, what happened with the samples?
We can't bring them into the Ark. So after Absolute secured them, they were sent to a temporary research facility on the surface. We're analyzing their components, but it will take some time before any conclusive results are available.
Considering
Fair.
that it's the main power source for the four beasts, we need to get to the bottom of this.
I realize that.
Dark matter is the main power source for the four beasts.
Moving forward, uncovering the four beasts' objective is our top priority. They have been operating covertly on the surface for a long time, and they've made significant progress. They activated the Harmony Cube by rerouting the electricity from the crystal region and are currently building an arc elsewhere. They've also managed to create something called dark matter.
Given their name, we can be fairly certain that there are 4 of them in total. It's
Fair.
therefore reasonable to assume that there are 2 more entities utilizing materials similar to the crystals and dark matter.
Fair.
I agree. Once we identify what the four beasts have created, we'll be able to figure out what they're after. Whatever their plans are, I'm certain it's not small scale.
We'll continue to focus on exploring the surface and actively engaging with heretics.
Very good.
I would like to tell you something in regards to that.
What is it?
I would like for Varpal's emanation to be made in the Ark.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm unable to reach Eden at the moment, and I believe that Varpal's base ammunition will be indispensable for future battles.
Right. Considering that getting your blood on one of the heretics accelerated their transformation, using your blood in its unadulterated form carries a risk that's far too high.
True.
What exactly does this mean for us? It sounds as if your blood is the key component used in manufacturing Vophouse. Is that true?
Ooh, I forgot that Ingrid doesn't know. Damn. That's right.
I began to have some vague suspicions once I discovered that Rappy doesn't have a nymph. But I hardly expected for your blood to be Vophouse.
I'm sure you must have a compelling reason for bringing this up when Ingrid is present. Tell me
I
what it
trust
is
her.
you want to do.
I want to entrust the refinement of Varpals to We can't put it in Miscelis because, you know, Suen is very unpredictable. We can't put it with Tetra because Tetra is not very appropriate for Tetra. Tetra focuses on entertainment, right? And entertainment might not have the infrastructure to go and build Vapal's bullet printing facilities, right? So the fact that Elysion is a military manufacturer does make sense, and the fact that we trust Ingrid, or at least I trust Ingrid. I don't know whether the commander himself comes down to trust. I don't know whether the commander himself trusts Ingrid, but I trust Ingrid. But the fact that they are also a military manufacturer makes me a little worried that it might be misused. I want to entrust the refinement of revolves to Elysion.
Can you do that, Ingrid?
Let's go draw blood immediately.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, there are a few practices you must adhere to.
She sounds so excited. She's like, let me suck your blood out. Ah, I got all your blood now. Haha. Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. There are a few practices you must adhere to. Fair.
Yes, I know. I'll handle it all with the utmost secrecy.
True.
I'll only involve individuals I know I can trust.
Alright.
Very well. I have complete faith in your abilities.
I will wait for you in the car.
Ingrid quickly leaves the room.
Yikes, if looks could kill. Andersen doesn't look too pleased.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky seeing someone who's usually so composed look like that.
Neon, you shouldn't judge a person based on their appearance.
You do realize the key part of gossiping behind someone's back is not doing it in front of them.
Andersen is so done with our group. Andersen is like, wow, the counters are idiots. Help. Allow me to apologize on their behalf.
It was brave of you to reveal what you just did.
I couldn't rely solely on Eden.
Very well. Keep bolstering your power and reputation. As for my end, it seems like I'm going to have a lot on my plate. I'm not sure if you realize this, but most of what you do is highly classified. It's not easy trying to keep everything under wraps.
You say that, but you seem rather pleased.
Guilty as charged. As an old retiree who still wields a modicum of power, having a task to focus on is a joy. Just don't be reckless. Your social standing has increased, so most things that come your way can be deflected.
Chat, I am Andersen. Kumomo-rin is commander. As an old retiree who still wields a modicum of power, having a task to focus on is a joy. Just don't be reckless.
For now, however, it would be best to keep a low profile.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
Have you thought about which area you'll be exploring next?
I have a place in mind.
Go on.
I unfold the map given to me by Reptilian and point towards a specific spot. Here.
And the reason?
It's been blotted out in black, which I initially thought signified that this part of the map hadn't been finished. However, after seeing dark matter with my own eyes, my perspective has changed.
There's a high possibility that it's an ocean or some other large body of dark matter. Leviathan's habitat, perhaps.
It's probable, yes.
Good. Then that will be the next destination. Considering how troublesome that area has been in the past, I'll assign reinforcements whom I know can be discreet and will be immune to brain scans.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You may go now. Ingrid is waiting for you.
Enjoy your dialysis, alright, Andersen? I know you're going back for dialysis right now. I still think about your body from time to time. Deputy Chief, what about the matter I reported to you earlier though?
Right. That.
What did I... What?
You're joking, right?
What?
It's true. Raptures are not infinite.
What are you talking about? Since when?
Since about a century ago. That's when I cut off the station where the Queen resides, with a beautiful flare. Therefore, Raptures will no longer come down from space.
Station? As in space station?
That's right.
Come on, be honest. You're pulling our leg.
Cinderella does not lie.
That's right. Why would I do something as ugly as utter untruths?
I miss Graves' voice. I miss Graves' voice so much. It's such a nice voice. At first, the first time I heard Graves' voice, right, I felt it was unnatural. But the more I heard it, I just enjoy it, you know? It just feels nice, the way she talks.
Commander.
It's hard to believe. We've always believed that the supply of Raptures was inexhaustible.
It's unfortunate that none of you met Grave and me sooner.
A long time ago, I made a machine that kept a tally of the number of Raptures. It's been too long, and I don't remember how to make it. However, I do remember one thing vividly. It always displayed an infinity symbol. But after Cinderella went to space, that symbol changed to a concrete number.
That's right.
Commander, I think it would be best to share this information with the Deputy Chief. I'm not sure what our next move should be exactly, but I do think this is worth investigating.
Alright, I'll do that.
I've analyzed that rate of Rapture encounters over the past 100 years. In the past, there was practically no variation. Encounters consistently occurred with 100% certainty within an hour of being on the surface. However, after averaging the data from the past 5 years, it takes approximately 75 minutes before an encounter is guaranteed. That confirms that the rate of Rapture encounters has gradually decreased, albeit rather slowly.
Or that nowadays when we get to the surface, there's 15 minutes of setup longer than usual. So the average therefore becomes 75 minutes instead of 60 minutes. However, I like where your mind is going, Andersen.
In other words,
Are their numbers actually decreasing?
that seems to be the case, yes.
Good. That means
We still need to follow up on our findings. It might be that it's only those in close vicinity to the Ark which have decreased in number, or it could be due to differences in their routes and speed. There is also a possibility that the data has been compromised for some other reason. However, if, and this is a big if it can be proven that Raptures are in fact finite in number, then the Ark will be able to weigh options which it never could consider before.
by other choices, do you mean?
Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. Humanity could ascend to the surface once again.
I got chills. There's hope. Exactly, there's hope. Previously, the Ark was a dead end method because we're just gonna infight and one day somebody's gonna do something too much and then GG. But if we can expand on the surface, there is hope. Elysion Research Lab.
You seem lost in thought. Are you feeling dizzy? We didn't draw too much blood, did we?
No. I was thinking about something else.
We drew as much blood as we feasibly could. Again, thanks for being so cooperative. Vapau's ammunition also incorporates the core of a Rapture, which contains human cells. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. I don't know the details, but from what I remember, it requires the core of a Rapture which has been active since the first invasion.
That should be enough information to go on. We'll take care of the rest. We might be able to find some if we rummage through the warehouse. Even if we can't, we can always request some from Absolute.
That's reassuring.
Speaking of Absolute, did you have a proper send-off with them?
Yes, thanks to you. We've got a
Aww.
friendly competition going on. We'll come out on top, but that goes without saying.
A nice tactics-based competition is good, as is a healthy dose of human camaraderie.
Human camaraderie. When will the ammunition be ready?
That depends on when we can secure a first-generation Rapture core. Even if there is some in the warehouse, it's not as if we'll be able to start manufacturing straight away. Take a break until I reach out.
Got it. I'll wait for your message.
All right. Go ahead and get some rest. By the way, I cleaned up the outpost.
What
I
do you
figured
mean?
it wouldn't be ideal coming back to a messy house after being away for so long.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you had it in you, Instructor.
That's why she's the boss.
What do you
Thank
mean?
you, Instructor.
I should be the one thanking you all. You're invaluable allies, and I thank you.
Chat. Ingrid's performance is so... Ingrid's inflection and attitude is so nice and so good to us right now. I can't tell if it's because we reclaim part of the surface, or I can't tell whether that is because of that, or is it because we let her in on the Vapal secret, or she has been kidnapped and this is a fake Ingrid that has been replaced, that is replacing her right now. Ingrid, didn't you say you clean up this place? It looks exactly the same.
Wow, this place is spotless.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Even the sauce stain that Anis spilled on the carpet is gone.
Yeah, she really made the place spick and span. Huh? Oh, no!
Why?
What's wrong? You sound like your appendix burst or something.
Lamau.
The food has been replaced with combat rations.
No!
Fantastic! Combat rations are delicious.
Shut.
No,
No!
they're not. And they're packed with calories.
Neon is a spy! Neon is a spy!
I'll cook them. That will make them much better.
Cook combat rations? Can you even do that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure you can. Just wait a moment. There's a recipe I've been wanting to try.
Okay. 30 minutes later.
It tastes awful.
Totally.
Sorry. It didn't turn out as well as I expected. I'll go out and buy us something.
So who are the bad cooks in Nikke right now?
Oh no, it's okay.
Marin?
It's late. Commander? Rappy? Neon?
Oh, is this where Anis says
I'm
goodbye?
going to sit this next operation out.
Mm.
Depending on how things go, I might opt out of the one after that as well. And the one after that.
If you want to say you're resigning, go ahead and say it.
I'm not resigning. Why would I do that? I like it here.
Wow, really?
You said you had something you wanted to take care of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I don't see it through to the end, I'll be perpetually spinning my wheels. There's also something that Cinderella said to me.
Was it Anis's butt ugly?
No! Now shut it!
Okay, fine.
I like the dialogue in this chapter right now. It feels very human. The dialogue is very human. As opposed to in the past chapters, like chapter 5 to chapter 15, that time frame, it felt like the dialogue was a little bit much. It was a bit intentional. Alright, let's go.
Anyway, I'm not sure how long it will take to resolve, so I think I should simply step back for a bit. Is that okay?
Yes. Please go ahead and do what you have to do to find yourself. But please also know that we will be missing you, Anis, and that not a single day will go by that we don't think of you. What? What, Commander? Are you? To be honest, this entire situation doesn't make much sense to me.
Huh? What?
Why aren't you considering the option of us helping? Is there anything we can do to lend a hand?
Of course there is. If you could help, that'd be amazing. But Rappy is powered up and your reputation is growing by the day. The next step you all take will be a vital one. It'd be unfair of me to hold you all back.
Hold us back? Why would you say such a thing?
Think about it, Commander. Are Neon and I really contributing anything right now?
Huh? Why'd I get lumped in?
Of course you're helpful. What are you talking about?
No, we're not. I'm not stupid. I'll come back once I've settled everything. Let me do this, please.
I still don't understand why you won't let us help. It would be faster if we... Damn! Commander, what the fuck?
How much longer do I have to drag you all down? To not only be useless up on the surface, but require help when we're back in the Ark? Do you realize how humiliating that would be for me? I want to have a shred of dignity. I want to solve this on my own. And then make a grand entrance when you actually need me.
Aren't we comrades?
Yes, we are. It's precisely because we're comrades that I want to be your equal. I don't want to hold you back, or be around only to ask for your help.
Okay.
Rappy, what are you?
Only on one condition, however. When you come back, you better be so incredible that it leaves us speechless.
It's a deal.
Oh, I want to go too!
Huh? Go where?
With you!
What the... Have you listened to a single word I've said?
I don't know. At any rate, I want to go with you. To be honest, I'm worried about you. It's like letting a rabid dog loose without a leash, you know?
Who are you calling a rabid dog?
Will that be alright, Master? Rappy?
You too, Neon? Why?
I'm worried about Anis. Whereas I know that you two can handle yourselves no problem. Is it okay with you if I tag along and help out Anis?
Fine. Go ahead and lend assistance. It will make me feel better.
Woohoo!
I can't allow...
Hurry up and eat, Commander. The food is getting cold.
I'm sorry, Commander. Thank you, Rappy.
I angrily shove a meatball in my mouth. It tastes horrible.
Sorry about that.
Damn, Commander taking it out on Rappy now. Where are Anis and Neon?
They're sleeping. At least, that's what it looks like.
I didn't expect you to side with them. Commander, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. I didn't expect you to side with them.
I know all too well what it feels like to be left behind and powerless. And if I'm being brutally honest, Anis and Neon don't particularly factor into our offensive strategy at the moment. If they stayed with us solely out of a sense of duty as squad mates, their self-esteem would inevitably hit rock bottom. I think they want to prove themselves to us. And it seems like they have something in mind to make that happen. It's unfortunate that we can't be witness to that, or help them through it. But everyone has their own way of doing things.
Yep.
We have to believe in them.
You're right.
Come. Let's get some sleep.
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean come? Let's get...
familiar beds. So we should sleep better than we have in a long time.
Rafi, what do you mean come? Let's get some sleep, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Are we? Is this our married life again? Are we continuing our married life? Okay. Yeah, let's go to bed. Come, darling, come. Yes. Oh, good night, Rafi. No, don't say good night. No, Commander. This is the biggest mistake you've done. This is the biggest mistake you've made so far.
You too, Commander.
No. This game is trash. This game is trash. Okay. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Are you gonna stay here all night?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were having a moment. I'll leave now.
Commander! Commander!
I have some bad news for you.
Okay. What's the bad news?
It didn't go well.
What do you mean?
We did find some leftover first-generation Rapture cores, and went to work straight away. However, there were several mistakes during the process. We've never done this before, so we're not familiar with it yet.
In other words, you were unable to craft any revolves animation. It's okay, I didn't expect it to work right away anyway. It's unfortunate, but we can try again in a few months.
Actually, we might be able to manufacture a single round.
Why?
I heard Eden managed to make 2. It's been a while since I've been frustrated by technology. Anyway, we'll send it up as soon as it's ready. In a week at the earliest, and no longer than 10 days.
To be able to successfully make this ammunition your first attempt is remarkable.
We haven't made it yet. And even if we do, I'd hardly call us remarkable. In fact, I'm a bit humiliated by this entire affair.
Ingrid is very proud of her scientific background, I guess. Interesting.
With how limited this ammunition is, the difference between 1 and 2 rounds is like a precision tactical strike versus a lumbering brawl.
1 Vapals round still equals 1 dead heretic.
That's a good way of thinking about it. You're right. I should be proud of what we've accomplished at Elysion.
I knew you'd be able to do it.
I don't see Anis and Neon.
They had some personal business to attend to, and won't be joining us on this operation.
Is that so? Very well. I'll choose to interpret this positively. But since you seem to have forgotten, allow me to remind you of something. Neon is a spy that I've planted in your ranks.
Chat, do we tell her? Do we tell her that we know? Ah.
I can't trust a spy that goes rogue like this. Anyway, I'll take care of the rest as far as Outpost is concerned. So get ready to go up. The support forces that Andersen prepared should be waiting for you in front of the elevator. Join up with them, and then head out.
Okay. Once again, good work.
See you again, instructor.
How does nobody know? Everyone forgets because Neon is so dumb. But she's only putting on a dumb face because she's actually working for Deep. She's working for she's the head of Deep. Anyways, who would they put in our team? Absolute and Matisse are best options. Yeah, Absolute is the obvious choice, right? Because you want to build up the upcoming overspec of Absolute squad. But at the same time, let's say this is real life. Who would I bring along? I will bring someone I trust. I'll bring someone that has some good firepower. Somebody that can handle secrets and not talking and keeping everything on the hush-hush. I would bring Maiden and Guillotine. D. D's a good choice too. Maiden, Guillotine, D, K. We don't know much about K, but I assume like K is similar to D. So under that assumption, then K. Elevator hub.
No one's here.
Maybe they're ninjas. I'll contact the deputy chief. I take out my phone and select Andersen's contact info. I'm about to send a message when a window next to us shatters. Stop! Go away, Laplace! Go!
With style.
Go away!
Laplace? Must you break a window every time?
Windows are props for a hero's grand entrance, so it's only natural that they'd break.
Stop! Why is there a second one? Oh my god.
The villain has arrived.
Go away, Drake.
Hey, at least pretend to be surprised.
Wow, Drake. Wow, Drake. It's you.
More surprised.
Wow. It's Drake.
More, I say.
Holy crap. I can't believe it's Drake.
That's more like it.
Okay. Stop.
The
Stop.
office worker has arrived. Huh? What happened here?
What are you talking about? Did I do my entrance out of order?
I'm talking about the broken window and flipped open manhole.
Oh, that? That's to make a grand entrance. Yeah, a grand entrance.
We had just repaired those recently. Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix those?
No matter. I'll provide any compensation that's required. What? Why should we foot the bill for busted up props? Because we all have to work together in order to make a living, you moron.
Moron.
Those weren't props.
Just tell me the damage. I'm sure it's a pittance that I can cover easily with my villain fund.
This'll cost 3 times your monthly salary, at least.
Lend me some money then?
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Everyone, be quiet. Please. Thank you for listening. I take it Matisse is acting as the support for this operation? You can speak now.
You bet!
They are idiots.
Of course you
They are
dunce,
idiots.
can't you tell? This exploratory mission will be led by us, the strongest squad Marcellus has to offer.
No.
No
No.
one can beat us! Long live technology!
No.
We are called
Ma? T!
Sue.
We'll be in your corner all the way.
I think it would be best if you all kept quiet again.
My head hurts.
Please bear with them. These two are a bit excited since it's been a while since their last surface operation.
Fair, fair. I'm surprised Suen sent you. Was this on the Deputy Chief's order?
Nope, Suen was the one who sent us. In fact, she lobbied hard for it.
Because she wants her kids to have a good reputation.
You of all people should know what kind of situation Suen is in right now. She's trying to impress you in any way she possibly can. Go ahead and send her a message. Regardless of her intentions, I can't help but feel bad for her.
Maxwell's voice is so nice. I like Maxwell's voice a lot. Suen, what is it? Is something wrong? I just wanted to thank you for sending Matisse. Please don't be annoying. Please don't be annoying. Please don't be annoying. Oh, don't mention it. If you need anything else, talk to me. And the next time you see Anik, could you... actually, never mind the last bit. Anyway, good luck with the surface operation. I'm pulling for you. Thanks. Good luck out there. You've got this.
What did Suen say?
Chat, the whole world is fucked up now. Something is wrong with everybody. Who's that? Who's that spy? That's a spy. That's a spy. I don't know who to trust anymore. What is going on? What is going on? Help! I just can't get over some of the things Suen said.
I'm curious as to what she said, but I won't press.
Oh, her voice
This
so
is
nice.
probably eating her up inside.
You seem to be enjoying this?
You bet I am.
No.
After all she's done, she deserves a taste of her own medicine. You know, I know, and everyone knows that once things get better, she'll revert back to her old ways in no time.
Maxwell is an Esmond Gold fan? What? You know it, I know it, everybody knows it?
But
Damn.
until then, she'll hold herself back. Because she never wants to end back up in the situations she's in right now.
True.
So, in the meantime, put her to work.
I will. Thanks.
Oh, the delicious irony. That smug and arrogant weasel thought she was above the law. And now she's groveling before authority. That just goes to show that you should always strive to live righteously.
Turns out the law is more effective than a kick to the gut.
At any rate, it seems like everyone's ready. So, let's start heading out.
Yes, let's go. I feel secure with Matisse.
Come on, Drake. Let's see who can get to the elevator first. Please, I won't demean myself with such childish competition.
Oh yeah?
What the... Heroic catch-up!
Anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you all.
Everyone moves to get on the elevator. I suddenly have a feeling that someone is behind us. And I turn around, but no one is there. What? Are we just missing our goals?
Commander?
Anis! Neon! Don't make us wait too long.
You better hope they're out there. Otherwise, you're shouting into empty air.
They're out there. I'm pretty sure at least.
Let's go. Cinderella and Grave are waiting.
They're
they're gone.
Yeah.
We should get moving.
Yeah, but where do we go?
First, we're going to see the boss.
Huh? You're not going to throw a tantrum and beg to be upgraded, are you?
No.
Alright, we're going with this canonical team, maybe?
Is this it?
Ooh, new background. New background, gang.
Is this the new stage on which Matisse will shine?
It's really dark in here. The ground is soggy and sticky as well.
It seems like this place used to be a jungle or something similar.
That's right. I heard it was a nature preserve. Human interference was kept to a minimum, and as a result, the area is largely untouched. That means we probably won't find many facilities we can use.
I'm not picking up much electricity. How am I supposed to shine here? How can I use my glorious Drake sensors under these conditions?
Right, I forgot you could sense electricity. I suppose that makes you a sort of semi-operator?
Semi-operator? What an impudent remark. I could easily replace 3 operators.
Oh, really?
Okay, maybe not that much. I can't beat the specialist.
While we're on the subject, is Shifty not participating in this operation?
She's busy resolving some issues that cropped up during the last extermination mission in the Crystal region. Plus, you all are here.
Do you know what these issues are by any chance?
No, but they seem fairly significant.
Problems everywhere.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. This hero can solve anything.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. I'll make it even more calamitous.
Just be quiet and stay still, will you?
Why are they so excited?
Prince,
Yes?
could we perhaps get rid of these individuals? They're giving me a headache.
Oh damn,
Can
Cinderella
I put
hits
my
them.
helmet back on? All this racket is killing me.
Oh no. Judging. The 2 pilgrims are judging the Matisse squad. Damn. Sorry about that.
There is no need for you to be sorry. I loathe having to utter anything unpleasant or harsh. But while I think respecting the individuality of others is a beautiful thing, we are deep in enemy territory, and expressing ourselves too, flagrantly could be a liability.
Before departure, Reclamation Site 01. This is the Matisse squad. They'll be accompanying us on this operation. They're the most capable squad in all of Mercedes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cinderella.
I'm Grave.
Prince, have breeding customs changed in the past century?
Is that really Cinderella? I've heard all about you. You're the legendary hero who got turned into a heretic and back again. Wow, you're positively radiant. You could pass for the Silver Archranger.
Yo, chat, did you realize what she just said? Laplace has heard of Cinderella. Now, at the end of Old Tales, Oswald said to remove all proof that the second generation Grim models was being produced. And yet, somehow, Laplace knows about her. Interesting.
And check out that floating shield. Can it fly? Ooh, and your eyes are red. We were infected with corruption before too, you know.
What?
But we overcame it through sheer force of will.
Sure.
What? No, we didn't.
Did you power your way through the corruption as well? How did you overcome it? We'll use it as as future reference.
Look at this Laplace, this little liar.
What is this foolishness? Why are you trying to impersonate a villain with that getup? I've never seen such an outfit before, and it's impossible for there to be a villain I've never heard of.
I'm not a villain.
Don't lie to me. The half-covered face, the doom and gloom wardrobe, that coffin on your back, the imposing voice. You're practically screaming out loud that you're a villain.
I'm not.
Hello, Andersen. Can I send Matisse back, please? Like right now, please, please. Anyone else is fine.
Fine. Even though we've only just met, I acknowledge your overwhelming villainous energy. I hereby grant you entrance into the Villain Union. What'd you say your name was again? Grave? Henceforth, you will be known as Grave the Great. What do you think? If it's too long for you, we can go with Gray Gray.
Gray.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Good grief. They're already causing trouble before I've even gotten a chance to intervene.
Laplace, Drake, stop and greet them properly.
Now, the main defining feature of a hero is having high spirits. And then...
Looking forward to working with you, Gray Gray.
We're all dead. We're all gonna die.
Hey!
Huh?
Both of you, come here and sit with me.
Why?
No thanks, I'll stand.
I said sit!
Laplace and Drake reluctantly shuffle over to Maxwell and quietly kneel down.
Laplace, Drake.
Yes?
From now on, you are forbidden to speak to them unless spoken to. Got it?
Isn't that taking it a bit
Cinderella casts a quick glance at Rappi. Without exchanging a word, they seem to come to an unspoken agreement.
Never mind. I think it's the right call.
But why should fellow heroes with the same spirit not communicate?
There's no such thing.
It's impossible to quit the Villain Union.
I never joined.
All right, that's it. Let's go home.
What? But I haven't even gotten a souvenir yet.
These two are out of your league. Quit pestering them.
What? Did we make them uncomfortable?
Yes.
Is that true, Gray Gray? Did I make you uncomfortable?
I told you, no talking to them unless they speak to you first.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That should at least give us a modicum of peace and quiet.
I'm in pain. I'm embarrassed for Maxwell right now. I feel so embarrassed for Maxwell. Are you both okay?
Oh, yes. It's just that this is the first time I've experienced anything like this. I'm not entirely sure how to handle it.
Same.
Right. I'm at least glad this is a rare situation for you. I was afraid it would be a common occurrence.
I have a question.
What is it?
If Cinderella or Graves speaks to us, are we allowed to respond?
I'll allow it.
Great! I can't wait to discuss the finer points of what it means to be a hero with you, Cinderella.
Stop talking to her.
About the Villain Union? I'm here to help Gray Gray.
Now that I think about it, I suppose it's rude of me to demand silence.
Right.
I understand.
I know that they're an earful, but just bear with them a little longer. At least they're not bothering us.
I suppose that is a minor blessing.
All right, let's continue. We'll set up a base ahead and regroup.
This area looks safe. There's no black water around here.
fantastic. Everybody, take a
That may
break.
be true of this specific spot, but this area is teeming with black water. Leviathan could show up anytime, anywhere. Although considering the beating she took before, it may be hard for her to do that.
True. That last skirmish pushed her to her limits. She'll need a fair bit of time to recover, even if she is a heretic.
True.
She's probably on high alert, looking for any opportunity to turn the tables. I
Puppy
doubt
looks
she's
at
been
me.
able to transform yet.
Do you think she could be around here?
Are you asking me, Cinderella? Then allow me to answer. I have no idea.
Thank you.
Leviathan needs to replenish her dark matter, which this place is teeming with. She's almost certainly got to be around here.
Were you talking to me, Gregory? I'll answer. Actually, I guess I can't really answer since it wasn't a question.
If she's around here, then where would she be?
She most likely would be in whatever place would be safest for her,
Inside
In
some
other
kind of
words,
swamp,
where there's the most dark matter.
or like
Since
a pond
this
of
is the
dark
entrance,
matter.
all we can do is keep moving forward. This entire area is surrounded by black water, so the route is restricted.
Right. Tracking her won't be too difficult. So long as she doesn't run away, that is. From what I heard, you guys gave her quite the beating last time. How do we know she won't turn tail and run when she finds out you're here?
There's no way that will happen.
How can you be so sure?
She needs to save Behemoth. Leviathan ran away with Behemoth's core. The core can apparently revive a heretic. This place is full of dark matter, which somehow gave birth to the four beasts. There must be a way for it to revive them, so she won't run. She won't leave this place.
You're saying she'll stay to save her friend.
Rapi?
It felt to me like Behemoth and Leviathan were companions. Their personal interactions felt different from those they've had with other heretics, or offsprings, as they refer to them. They protected each other and helped one another. They've evolved. Leviathan will come to us. She needs to revive Behemoth, and she doesn't want us interfering.
What do you want to do?
I want to figure out what the four beasts are after. Once that's done, I'll decide.
Decide what?
Whether we keep fighting or not.
What? They're our sworn enemy. Of course we'll keep fighting them. Then again, Marion and Cinderella ended up coming back to our side. So I guess it's not all that inconceivable to think we'd team up with other heretics down the line.
Yeah. Maxwell definitely... Commando Squad definitely has a very unique understanding of what heretics are.
It sounds like you know about my story.
Naturally, I was briefed before we came here. I realize most things about you are wrapped up in secrecy, but it'd be problematic to be working together without knowing this stuff beforehand. You don't have to look at me with such wariness, Gray.
That's not my name. Anyway, I don't trust humans.
But we aren't human.
You live amongst them, and this is the first time we've met.
Are you looking for some form of reassurance? Don't worry, we don't have a nymph.
Oh,
We
They
were
don't?
corrupted, but we're treated by the Vap House.
Oh, yes!
so it was true that you were corrupted?
Yes,
But we cured it with our indomitable spirits.
I thought there was no truth to those rumors, especially given how you were acting.
I understand why you'd come to that conclusion. But for all those reasons I just mentioned, no one else will get any information from us unless we decide to say it ourselves.
How can we be sure that you won't say anything?
Not sure. You can vouch for us, can't you, cutie?
You don't need to worry about Maxwell. She wanted to have sex with me, so she can't be a bad person.
That didn't seem to work either. The only other method I can think of is...
I trust you.
As do I.
Any friend of Prince is a friend of mine.
I believe what Superhuman says.
Thank you for trusting me.
This is all well and good, but could you not smile so much when you say it, Commander?
You really do go around charming the pants off everyone, don't you, cutie?
Hold on, I didn't...
Anyway, this notion of trying to talk with heretics instead of fighting them doesn't exactly sound easy. What made you think of that? Was it Marion? Or Cinderella?
It was because of Grave. We were so heedless in our attack that we nearly destroyed something precious to her. If we had, he probably wouldn't be here now. I know it's late, but I want to apologize for that.
No, I should thank you.
How beautiful.
Anyway, that got me thinking that we should keep all possibilities open.
I'm realizing that I really miss old tales. Listening to Grave go, and listening to the Cinderella's, how beautiful. It's so cute. And it's not so cute, it's so nostalgic. I think that's a better word for it.
You never know, right? Once we discover what the Four Beasts' goal is, we might end up becoming allies.
Teaming up with hostile heretics? You really are thinking outside the box.
I learned that from the Commander. He's always thinking outside the box, in many different ways. He doesn't limit himself in any way. Come to think of it, neither of you has asked us about Anis or Neon.
I haven't asked because I already know what happened.
You do?
They're preparing to become more beautiful. If we wait, they'll return to us more beautiful than ever.
They need time to change.
I think Anis was inspired by what you said.
Good. I was worried my bluntness might have been taken badly. But that doesn't seem to have been the case. That tells me that she already has a solid notion of who she is. Regardless of what she covers herself with, or what situation she is in, her essence will never change. So, if we have faith in her and wait, she will return more beautiful than anyone you have ever seen. She even has a mirror with her, doesn't she? She will not have any problems.
Right. Having someone beside you is enough to give you strength.
Damn, the mirror is neon. I forgot about the mirror, people as mirrors symbolism. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they are asleep or can't answer you. The fact that they're there is enough.
Grave.
Being together is an act of saving one another. Those two seem to be quite close.
I believe they are. Yes.
Then there's nothing to worry about. All we have to do is wait.
Right! There's no problem at all! As long as you have an unbreakable spirit, nothing is impossible. Don't you think so, Cinderella?
Sure.
Once again, I apologize for her antics. Anyway, this place seems completely barren.
To be fair, right? That specific sentence that Laplace said isn't very egregious, isn't very disrespectful. I think Cinderella was caught off guard by how insightful that sentence was.
There are hardly any trees or grass. There's barely anything left alive. It's literally a forest of death.
Which means the black water we're seeing everywhere is probably dark matter. Judging by the state of the vegetation, it doesn't seem like they've seen water in a long time.
That seems correct.
Doesn't this all seem a bit excessive?
You're right. There's an absurd amount of it.
Look around. It's practically an ocean. If this is all dark matter, and that heretic Leviathan can control all of it, how can we possibly dream of defeating her?
We can beat her.
We can beat her.
Oh! I knew it! Kindred heroic spirits like us really do share an unspoken connection.
What are you gonna say now, Cinderella? You said the exact same thing as a dumbass over there. What do you think about that, huh?
That's easy for heroes like you to say. But for ordinary Nikkes like us, it's a bit more difficult. We're surrounded by material that can be weaponized by Leviathan. She could target us at any moment.
Are you scared?
Not scared, just cautious.
You worry too much. Don't. Or else it will spread.
What do you mean?
Your fear will infect your comrades as well.
Don't worry about me. A hero's power can solve anything.
Villains may be defeated, but they can never die.
Are you sure you don't want to take back that statement?
I suppose I will. Yes.
I appreciate the quick correction. There's something I still don't understand. All of this dark matter is way beyond what one individual could handle.
Yeah, far too much.
So why would she gather so much of it in one place?
Because she had no choice. There's something here that generates dark matter. And there's a high chance that it can't be moved.
That's a
Therefore,
good thought line.
she had no choice but to make this place her base. Is what I'm assuming. She didn't seem to be able to control the entire crystal region either.
That makes sense. Like you said, she may have no other option. Fine, let's keep going. There's a current here. If we follow it upstream, we might find something.
Cinderella,
Yes?
are you okay?
What, do I look unwell?
No, it's not that. However, you've seemed preoccupied since we arrived here.
Is it that obvious?
I can always tell when you're going through something.
I'm sorry for worrying you.
I'm merely curious as to what's bothering you.
Do you remember Siren?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh
I
shit.
don't know.
How about the name Little Mermaid?
No.
I see. She was our longtime companion. Someone who stood with us until the final battle.
I don't remember.
These assholes, they play this song right now.
It's okay. We can all get reacquainted again. This black liquid we're calling dark matter bears a strong resemblance to the bubbles Siren used to wield. Leviathan said she took inspiration from Siren's bubbles. That means that she survived that battle at the very least. There may even be a chance that she's still alive. Siren's strong. But I'm scared. Anything could have happened during the past 100 years. She might have changed. I'm terrified that she may have become someone I no longer recognize.
No matter how she looks on the outside, her inner essence won't change.
Oh,
You can't say I'm wrong, because you said that yourself. Trust your own words. Even if she has changed, you can change her back.
right. We can get her true self to shine through.
Of course. That's one of the things I'm best at. I scrub you down every day, Cinderella.
Oh.
So that you'll sparkle and shine. Cinderella? Why are you crying?
It's nothing. I'm just grateful, that's all.
Oh. 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 Arc Tetra Line headquarters. Oh, new song. Oh, new song.
Boss!
Mon Dieu, Anis!
Mon Dieu.
It's been far too long. You've been making quite a name for yourself up on the surface. Are you back in the Ark for some R&R?
No, I'll be heading back out soon. Rappy and the commander are waiting for me.
I see. Being a good person is such a burden, n'est-ce pas? But ma précieuse Anis, may I remind you, if things ever get too typically, you're welcome back anytime. I'll always be here waiting with arms wide open.
Why are you waiting for her, huh? Why?
About that. I think I'm ready to retire for good.
Oh?
Retire from being who?
I'm sorry.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
That can't be all you came here to say.
Well, I always appreciated how you let me rest when I needed instead of having me retire. But now, I've made up my mind. I want to officially retire.
Wow. This is like the most down-to-earth serious conversation Anis has had, other than that one time she fought with Neon.
And devote myself entirely to reclaiming the surface.
Anis, President Mustang, I'm a bit lost. What do you mean, retire? Are you an employee here?
I suppose you could call me that. I used to be a pop star. My name was Twinkle TriStar, or TT Star for short.
Really? I used to be a teacher.
What? You? How are you ever qualified to be a teacher?
Wait. Neon used to be a teacher. I like the Twinkle TriStar thing. Okay, cool. Neon is a teacher? What the fuck? What? Huh? Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing to you.
I'm telling you, I really was a pop star.
Don't lie.
I'm serious.
President Mustang, Anis is lying.
No, that's true.
No, you're lying.
Oh no. Neon's whole worldview is shattered right now.
Personal records that I kept.
Okay. Mustang fiddles with his phone for a moment. Wait. I didn't read that. What? Then shows the screen to Neon. Neon used to be so cute. Chat, I'll tell you guys the truth. Anis, I have never thought of Anis as my type. Even when she Summer Anis version, I can see and I can appreciate, yeah, that's somebody's type. That's hot. But that's not my type. But seeing this version of Anis, holy shit, she's cute. Damn.
That's Anis?
That's Anis?
Singing and dancing?
What?
I told you, I was a pop star.
What are you singing and dancing for?
That's what pop stars do.
Your expressions are so radiant and full of energy.
Stop.
Again,
Neon, stop.
that's
What?
part of being a pop star. Okay, that's enough. Stop showing it to me.
Anis frantically snatches the phone from Mustang.
I'm telling you, I was a pop star. Honestly. Would you please say something?
How could someone that cool end up like you?
Neon!
I'm going to take a nap. When I wake up, this topsy-turvy world where Anis used to be a pop star will be gone.
Why is this so utterly unbelievable to you?
Because she's too close to you, that's
I
why.
used to be a pop star. And I had planned to retire for various reasons. But the boss marked it as a long vacation instead. He said that he'd wait for me, since I might end up changing my mind.
Indeed. I had hoped that you would come back. But here you are, telling me you're officiellement going to retire? It's a terrible shock!
I'm sorry. But I mean it, boss.
Anis, tell me why.
I don't want to fall behind the commander and Rappy. And I want to be better than Neon.
Hey, why drag me into this?
I want to be a proud member of the Counters who can come in clutch. Not a burden that holds everyone back. The commander and Rappy want to reclaim the surface. And I want to help them.
Oh, mon cher Anis, you've become so strong. So, you've come here to put the past behind you and move on?
Yes. I know it's selfish, but I desperately want to do this. I want to reclaim the surface. Together with them. Please, let me do this.
No! No! I cannot allow that!
What? This is usually the part where people agree to this stuff.
Is Mustang going into a tantrum right now?
Absolutely not!
No!
I understand your feelings, Anis. But business is business. After all that I've invested in you, I expect to see a return on that investment!
What? Are you being serious?
As a heart attack.
How much?
I'm not talking about money. Anis.
Anis.
You must do a retirement concert pour moi.
Are we gonna get to see it? Are we gonna get to see it?
S'il vous plaît, give one final performance as TT Star.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I will allow you to retire.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Please, is now really the right time for the...
No more talk. I only want one thing from you. And that's a farewell performance as TT Star.
Yeah.
This is not negotiable.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You can't be serious.
Neon,
Huh? Me?
Convince her.
I'm appointing you as Nice's temporary manager.
Yeah.
Help her ensure that her final performances proceed smoothly. And don't cut any corners.
But...
Oh my god.
I don't see what's so entertaining about this.
Oh my god, it's genius. It's genius. Yes. If by the end of this chapter we get a... No, if by the end of chapter 36 we get a full animated video of Anis and some random other Nikkes dancing,
Let's go full power.
I think I might lose it. I don't think we can cross on this.
Me neither. It's too far across.
As we continue exploring, an exceedingly wide river appears before us. Far on the other side, we can see
I
land.
just had a look from above, and there's no other way around. We'll have to find a way to ford it.
What a pain. Cinderella, could you carry us over one by one?
It's too dangerous. If we were to be intercepted midair, it'd all be over.
Fair.
We have no idea what's lurking beneath that water.
Can't you fly as well, Rappi?
It's possible. But carrying a Nikke would throw off my balance and make it difficult to maneuver. Now that I think about it though, that could be feasible in the future. I'll have to practice it whenever I have time.
Could you carry me?
It's possible. You're much lighter compared to a Nikke. But if I were to accelerate too quickly or make any sudden changes in direction, you'd be liable to break your neck.
Maybe not then.
Then again, perhaps you'd be able to recover from that. You've gotten impaled through the stomach and lived to tell the tale.
3 times? 4 times? I don't think I'd make it out of that one alive.
That was a joke.
There's no other choice. I'll have to throw each person across.
You fool! What if someone gets hurt? I say we swim across.
That's a brilliant idea. You're a genius.
Stop
There's no way that'd
Stop
work.
enabling each other.
We'd sink straight away.
How about you offer some solutions instead of just standing there and complaining?
We'll walk around it.
The last thing we need is someone who only criticizes instead of helping.
Aw.
I'm going in. Stand back and watch.
Stop her.
Drake, wait!
Help me! I just remembered I can't swim!
Stop!
Leave her.
I'll go fetch her.
Drake is a pure idiot. Help.
Being saved by a hero? How humiliating.
I'm not a hero. Huh?
Cinderella pauses in mid-air while carrying Drake. Her eyes widen as she stares at something.
Cinderella,
Oh, sorry.
Cinderella flies back and puts Drake down.
Man, I nearly bought the farm back there.
You moron!
Hey, don't yell at me! I'm suffering the most out of anyone here.
You make me want to pull my hair out. What if that dark matter has some sort of detection function that notifies Leviathan? We've tried so hard to keep away from the dark matter, and here you go and... Ugh, I can't do this. I'm only getting more angry.
Calm yourself, you fool. You mustn't allow your emotions to get the best of you.
Ugh, why don't you just die? Die and come back as someone better!
Jesus,
Cinderella.
Maxwell.
What did you see a moment ago?
Everyone, look over there.
I look at where Cinderella is pointing. On top of the pitch black water, something is floating. It appears to be a giant bubble molded into the shape of Cinderella. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that?
Is it a decoy? No, it's too...
It looks exactly like Cinderella.
I'm going to approach.
I don't think that will be necessary. It's coming this way.
Cinderella doppelganger slowly approaches. Seeing it up close is incredibly unnerving. Everyone, prepare for battle. If it attempts to do anything, create some distance, then attack.
Roger that, Birdie.
What are you?
The bubble gives no
Why do
answer.
you look like me?
Again, no
Siren?
answer. The bubble moves, quietly raising an arm and extending its hand. It seems as if it's asking for a handshake. Cinderella extends her hand.
Cinderella, don't touch it.
It's okay, Grave. It's Siren.
Splotch. Cinderella's hand touches that of the doppelgangers. Blub blub. The bubble flows downward as if it's melting, then proceeds to form a bridge which spans the river to the other side.
Let's cross.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Following Cinderella, who struts across the crossing without any hesitation, we proceed. The bridge, which is seemingly made out of shimmering water, appears fragile, but with every step we take, there's a peculiar feeling of warmth. After crossing to the other side, Maxwell knocks on the bridge.
It's hard, but it feels like it has some elasticity. A type of reactive liquid metal, perhaps? If it is, whether or not it reacts seems to be conditional. It doesn't respond when I touch it. Cinderella, can you try touching it?
Cinderella touches the bridge. Blub blub. As the bridge disappears, the bubble reverts back to resembling Cinderella.
It seems like it only responds to me.
It appears to have been programmed to only transform under specific conditions. Biometrics apparently plays a role in this. And it's responding to Cinderella's touch.
What on earth?
Siren.
Perhaps it wants to tell you something, Cinderella.
What?
If this entity really is connected to the former comrade Siren that you mentioned, then maybe it was left to deliver a message to you. The fact that it looks like you and only reacts to your touch seems to corroborate that. Perhaps it's trying to direct you somewhere.
Could she have known that I would be coming here?
That's highly improbable. It's a device clearly directed towards one specific person. But it's been placed everywhere, seemingly without rhyme or reason. It doesn't make any sense from a probability standpoint.
Defying the odds is precisely what heroes do.
You helping out? That'd be a welcome change. Anyway, whatever this thing is, it at least seems friendly, more or less. Why don't you try approaching it again, Cinderella? It doesn't seem to me like we'll be any worse off for trying.
That's a good idea.
Grave. I can feel my heart pounding.
I know. Mine is too. It's pounding.
What is that scene trying to explain to us? Siren is somewhere in the world, maybe.
Moving to the target.
I'm raring
Is
to
that
go.
it? Can't be. That can't be
Bring
it.
it on.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's Siren. It's Siren, guys.
What? Who's there? There's some kind of foreign object in the dark matter.
I like the backdrop
It
a
must
lot.
be them. They cut up quickly. What should I do?
Leviathan gazes at a massive egg before her.
Behemoth isn't waking up.
Oh, the egg
She's
is
not consuming any of the rapture parts either.
the egg is the rebirth of Behemoth. Of course, that makes so much sense. And if that's the case, the two lost relics that we found so far, Siren is writing it for the other two four beasts, telling them, hey, stop fucking with Behemoth's egg. Ah, makes sense.
Is she dead? Hey, Behemoth! Are you alive? Your core is still intact. You can't be dead. Don't die on me! We still have unfinished business. We said we'd deliver one final blow together.
Chat. My theory is coming true. They're gonna deliver a blow together.
You're not dead, right? Say
Nah,
something,
she's
please.
gonna be fine.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Aw.
I can't reach Ziz or Bahamut. I wonder what they're doing. I know they work far away, but...
Poor Leviathan.
Behemoth. Those guys followed us. They probably came to finish us off. If I fight them, I'll lose. We couldn't win even when you were here. I don't stand a chance on my own.
Oh
I'm just a wannabe warrior who can't even transform.
no.
So what other choice do I have? Do I run away? Is that the right choice? You could at least try and convince me not to. Fine. I'll be back. That man's blood. Raptures. You said you felt it could be controlled. Alright. I'll try too. Since you did it, I can do it too. Wait here, Behemoth. You protected me. Now, it's my turn to protect you.
Aww. Leviathan plunges into the pool of dark matter spread across the ground. Damn. How has Suen been? Oh my god, Suen. Poor Suen.
In pain.
Damn.
No external injuries, but she still feels the sensation of having a bullet lodged in her skull. The
Wow.
test results conclusively showed that there were no abnormalities. There's really nothing that can be done in terms of treatment.
How about Mihara and Uni?
I haven't heard any news about them. They must be keeping a tight lid on it all. I can't even find a single lead. Anyway, back to Suen. She's at a real existential crossroads. The public doesn't know what Suen did or what punishment she received. But the high-ranking officials in the Ark are fully aware. Do you know what that means?
Wait, what? Say that again? The public doesn't know what Suen did or what punishment she received. But the high-ranking officials in the Ark are fully aware. That someone new might be running Missile soon?
Precisely. Suen is being assaulted from all directions. And she's hardly in the condition to be warding off threats. Her only recourse is to put Matisse front and center stage in an attempt to improve her image.
Yeah.
But we're being kept on a pretty short leash ourselves.
Because you're suspected of aiding and abetting the attack against the Ark. Which is true, but still.
Even if it wasn't intentional, we did draw the Raptures to the Ark. It feels like we've not been in the good books of the higher-ups since that. The last real operation that we did was teaming up with Absolute to prevent more Raptures from reaching the Ark during the incident. And even then, we failed to stop Nihilister from gaining access to the Ark. Our reputation as Macilis' strongest squad has lost much of its luster. We're no longer heroes of the Ark. That much is for sure.
Well, you're on this mission with us. If this goes well, then the problem is solved. That would be good. Then hopefully with that, then Suen will be in a better position. Then she won't be in that much of a danger.
Suen couldn't have sent you all up here out of the goodness of her heart.
Naturally not. She has her own motives.
She's having Matisse play a crucial part in one of the most important missions the Ark has ever led, exploring the surface. In her mind, this will show people that Matisse can still contribute to the cause, and that it's her strong leadership which makes that possible.
Exactly.
I figured as much. Benevolence is practically a dirty word for Suen.
How about you guys?
What about us?
How are you holding up? What with everything that's happened?
We...
Would you like a heroic snack, Drake?
Your so-called heroic snacks are nothing more than artery-clogging junk food.
Aww.
Try this high-protein, low-calorie villainous snack. I brought plenty to share.
But they taste awful.
You fool! Anyone who prioritizes taste over health can't call themselves a hero.
How do we look?
Healthy.
Good. It's a bit of a conundrum for me, though. Those two are special, whereas I'm just a plain, ordinary Nikke, and I get pushed around because of it. So, I have a lot on my mind.
Have you tried talking to them about Matisse's situation?
No, I haven't even brought it up.
They may seem like they have their heads in the clouds, but I wouldn't be so sure. Why don't you try talking to them?
They're better off living in their own bubbles. I worry enough for all of us.
What's your next move?
I'm a Nikke affiliated with Macilis Industry. A member of Matisse, favored by Suen. Whether I like it or not, I have to follow my employer's will, don't I? I'll give it my all and do my best to help Suen. As I always have. That's how a subordinate should act, isn't it?
You're saying that you'll help Suen no matter what she does?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't know what I should do.
Cinderella. Cinderella.
Huh?
Oh.
Did you say something?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Do you want to find her?
What?
Siren. You kept talking about Siren earlier. Are you sure that bubble from earlier was her?
Yes. I don't know why it appeared here in that form, but I'm certain that it belonged to Siren.
So, you do want to find her?
I want to try. I miss her a lot.
I'm sure you'll be able to find her.
Me too. But not now. Right now, I need to help Prince.
Let's talk to Superhuman. He'll understand. He might even offer to help us.
That's precisely why I can't say anything to him. Knowing him, the first thing he'd do is offer to help. I have to repay him for what he's done for us. That comes first.
Whatever you want is what's most important.
I don't know. What do you want to do, Grave?
I don't know either.
This is tough.
Everyone, halt.
Why? What's wrong, Rappi?
I think we better stay still for a moment.
Agreed.
What are those things?
Eggs! Eggs!
Cinderella, don't go near them.
You too, Grave.
I look around. The area is filled with eggs of varying sizes, all of them glowing faintly. Amongst them, one stands out, a massive egg pulsating as if breathing. It seems like it's alive.
It's huge. It certainly doesn't look like an ordinary egg you'd see an animal lay. It looks big enough to hold a Nikke, or even a servant-class Rapture.
I wonder what's inside it.
Should we open it, Commander? I understand. I don't particularly want to touch it either.
Laplace, would you do the honors?
No way! A hero must always remain clean.
Drake, you do it.
That's a no from me. I'm too scared.
She just straight up says it.
Wait. It's moving.
It's moving? The egg begins to pulsate violently. The light from within it glows stronger. Everyone, take cover. If anything unusual happens, open fire.
Roger.
We all hide behind a large tree. Plop, plop. A disturbing sound comes from inside the egg. Plop. Crack. The outer shell of the egg tears, and black liquid oozes out from the crack. That looks like a coffin on its back. Or maybe that's not the back, that's the head? Huh. At the same time, a tiny rapture emerges from the egg. Are we seeing the birth of raptures? This is how raptures are born? A rapture with human hands. Huh?
What the?
What is that thing?
I'm going in. Drake, cover me. I'll provide covering fire. Stop! Why?
Look at it.
I look at the newly hatched rapture. Its body trembles violently, unable to lift itself off the ground. The core continues to flicker.
It doesn't seem to be doing so well.
Is it dying?
Commander, I suggest that we eliminate it.
No.
A rapture with human hands. What is going on here?
It's getting up.
With monumental effort, the trembling rapture manages to lift itself up. The core is losing light. The rapture lifts its head, looking as if it will collapse at any moment. Boom! After emitting an ear-piercing screech, the rapture explodes violently.
What was that? It blew up!
That was a calling signal.
What in the world was that thing?
They're coming. Get ready.
Prepare for battle!
Roger.
A decisive victory! Piece of cake!
You are all quite strong.
Not what I expected.
What's that supposed to mean? Do we look like weaklings to you?
Yes,
Yeesh, harsh.
the eggs are moving.
Damn. The countless eggs around us begin to squirm violently. As if receiving a universal signal, they all burst out simultaneously. Splat! Splash! Cree! Cree! Splat! Splat! Pop! What is this? Is this Overlord? All around us, the sound of eggs bursting, liquid spilling out, calling signals both big and small. The resulting cacophony is unbearable, almost
More are
maddening.
coming.
I'll handle it. Everyone, take cover.
No, it's okay. I don't think any more are coming.
Everything goes quiet, all around us. Puddles of liquid pool up beneath the burst eggs. The bodies of the grotesque raptures lie motionless amongst the liquid. Is it over? Maxwell approaches one of the eggs that had burst open and crouches down. After rummaging inside it for a while, Maxwell lifts her hand up. In her palm is the human-like hand that had been attached to the rapture.
Look at this. This was attached to the Rapture that just blew up. I'm not sure if this is a good or bad thing, but despite its appearance, this isn't a human hand. It's a mechanical hand. One that belongs to a Nikke.
So it's not humans, it's raptures. Raptures get turned into... Sorry, Nikkes get turned into raptures. Mass-produced Nikkes get turned into raptures. That's why there's an abundance of leftover resources to build raptures out of. Interesting. Interesting.
You mean that thing had a Nikke part attached to it? But Nikke and Rapture components are completely incompatible.
Exactly. But this doesn't seem like it was forcibly attached.
But Nikke and Rapture components are completely incompatible.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her about uni? Oh no. Oh no.
It looks like it grew naturally.
A
Damn.
heretic.
Huh?
Heretics are a fusion of Nikkes and Raptures, right? That must mean this thing is a heretic. Or at least something close to it.
Not quite.
Are the things that came out of those eggs heretics?
Not quite.
That means all these other eggs.
Let's check them all.
Roger that. You wait here, Commander. And keep a safe distance from us.
10 minutes
We've completed
later.
a visual inspection of everything in the area.
Alright.
Every last one of these eggs contains a fusion of Nikke and Rapture parts. The only thing is that the combination seems completely random. There's no discernible pattern or consistency. Some have one Nikke leg and one Rapture leg, whereas others are entirely Rapture-like with only a single Nikke eye attached.
It seems like someone is doing experiments on growing raptures out of Nikke parts. So it's like, imagine this entire forest is empty. Then they are like, okay, here's a bit of this, the rapturomatic sauce. And then here's a Nikke leg. Put here. And then another Nikke leg. And a Nikke hand. Then you pour the rapturomatic. Put down, and then they just covered the entire forest with this. Either that, or the black ooze, the goo, the black goo thingy thing, is the thing that triggers them to turn into this. Triggers the parts to turn into this.
We didn't find any with Nikke heads attached, which I suppose is a small relief.
It's a complete mess. It's as if someone disassembled a bunch of Raptures and Nikke parts and tossed them in a blender.
Can I see for myself?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Personally,
Dark
I'd
matter,
request
yes.
a memory wipe if I could. I suggest you simply listen to our findings.
I agree with Rappy, cutie. Seeing what's out there might break you.
I would never accept this. But okay, thanks.
We've collected some samples. We won't be able to conduct any proper research here. Not that we'd want to anyway. We'll hand it over to MMR when we go back.
That liquid which spilled out of the eggs was dark matter. There must be a connection.
Dark matter is rapturomatic.
Yeah. Apparently, dark matter is also a type of nanomachine. There's a high chance that it's acting as a catalyst. Absolute took some dark matter samples. So if we investigate those, something is bound to come out of it. Who knows? We might find a clue as to how heretics are created.
Huh.
Cinderella, I realize this may be crass, but can I ask you something?
I don't remember anything about becoming a heretic, so I won't be of any help.
I see. Sorry.
No. I appreciate you being upfront.
There's one more thing I can't get my mind off of.
The calling signal?
Precisely. Historically, only Lord class or higher Raptures have been able to emit those signals. That thing that came from that egg, let's call it a fusion for now, was a husk class at best. It shouldn't have been able to activate a calling signal.
At least, not according to the current knowledge we have on Raptures.
The other fusions from these eggs were either husk class or even lower. But they all at least attempted to use a calling signal, even though none of them were able to succeed.
So this place is filled with those strange fusion creatures that are somehow able to emit calling signals.
Correct. And it's clear to me that this isn't something that occurred naturally. There was some form of intelligent intervention. And Leviathan is the most plausible culprit.
You can just ask her.
Commander, Leviathan probably has lots of information that we could use. I propose our next step be to capture and interrogate her.
Capturing a heretic. Is that even possible?
It's possible. If it was Behemoth we were going up against, then it'd be a different story. But if it's Leviathan, then it's worth a shot.
Because she cannot
She's not
morph.
terribly strong.
Oh.
Yes. Leviathan's strength isn't all that formidable. If another one of the four beasts were to join her, then we'd have to reconsider. But if she's acting alone, it's entirely within the realm of possibility.
Alright. Then, our next aim is to capture Leviathan.
Roger.
Good.
If Maxwell is laughing, I guess I should as well?
We've really gone off the deep end.
Why?
Capturing a heretic? This is absurd.
Not beautiful. Disturbing.
I understand what you mean. Anyone would be disturbed at what we saw back there.
I'm not necessarily talking about how those creatures looked. I'm referring to the way they were so carelessly thrown together. A creator must take care of their creations. No matter what.
Are you sympathizing with the Raptures?
Absolutely not. I'm simply disturbed by their creator's attitude towards them.
A creator must take responsibility for their creations, regardless of the circumstances.
True.
You're right. So long as the creator doesn't abandon their creations and assumes full responsibility for them, then the creations too will not forsake their creator and show dedication in return. That's how the world works. The creator is always on the side of their creations, and vice versa.
Right. It's a very beautiful relationship.
But what if the creator is wicked?
What?
Let's say your creator is exceedingly devoted to you, would do anything for you, makes immense sacrifices in order to treat you well. But you're the only one they treat that way.
Maxwell is at a crossroads right now.
Lives, rob them of their dignity, and commit all kinds of heinous acts. They carry out all evil deeds without compunction, all in order to lift you up. What do you think should be done in such a case? Should the creation continue to love the creator?
I've never considered such a scenario. But you're right, such a situation could certainly exist. There was a time when someone close to me committed an irredeemable atrocity. I never forgave her. But I suppose this is slightly different. A creator who is wholly devoted to their creation can be more meaningful than even those who are closest to you.
Exactly. That's why I ask.
If Ave were to do something like that... I don't know. It's difficult.
I know.
Evil should be punished.
What?
I said evil should be punished. That is a hero's duty.
But what if someone close to you is doing evil things?
If you or Drake became villains, I would eliminate you both without hesitation. What the? Kill me? Have you lost your marbles?
Surely Maxwell is not going to point out what Suen does to the rest of the arc, right? Not to Laplace. If she does...
It doesn't matter what our previous relationship was. What matters is what kind of person you are now. And what kind of person I am now. I am a hero. I punish evil and protect the righteous. If someone is regarded by the world as evil, then they are evil. Even if they were to personally treat me kindly. I am a hero meant to protect the world. So I must be a hero for the people. A true hero and protector of the world must be seen as such in the eyes of everyone. Good, bad, and everyone in between. I've made my decision, Maxwell. No, rather, I always had my mind made up. I was simply pondering to see if there was any other way.
I see.
Rappy? If I were to become a traitor and go down an evil path, what would you do?
It's unlike you to ask such a silly question, Commander. There's no point discussing such a ridiculous hypothetical. But, if that were to happen, then it would mean there was a problem with you. If the entire world came to see you as a villain, that would tell me that...
Chat, my theory. Remember my theory? It's coming. They're setting up the roads for it. It's clear as day. We're gonna betray the Ark. When the Ark has finally come to love us, we're gonna betray the Ark. Never mind, forget I said anything. I bet if the commander becomes a villain, Raptures will still follow us. 100% agree. Rappi thinks she has a very clear, like... What's this? Scarab? Is this new? Yeah, that's new. Rappi thinks that she has a very clear moral system, but she doesn't realize that her clear moral system...
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Her clear moral system is based on the fact that we are currently good guys. The moment we become bad guys, I don't think her moral system is that clear anymore. Then what? Will we go to Eden, go on our own? Maybe. Maybe go to look for the pilgrims who will bring us to Last Kingdom. That's the good ending. When I first played this, I knew you were gonna be happy for this cutscene. Hell yeah, I'm happy. It's coming. If you don't feel the roads trembling under your feet.
It's nearly time.
It's nearly time?
Yes, she'll start moving soon.
After all that noise we made, it'd be strange if she didn't notice.
What are the chances that she's not here? Or too scared to show herself?
Rappy looks
She'll
at me.
come.
My hero sense is tingling. So are my villain senses. We've got waves incoming, straight ahead. And from the back as well.
Would both of you be quiet?
I recognize that sound. Those vibrations.
Waves incoming.
Holy!
From both the front and back. According to the calculations from Plot Spoiler, there's only one solution. Smash right through it.
Leave it to me. Laplace Buster!
Damn. Laplace's voice actress didn't get paid enough to really really have a shout. Light particles gather at the end of Laplace's gun. Then surge forth, racing towards the black wave ahead. However, upon making contact, the light is swallowed by the wave.
That's impossible! That was 100% output! Then I'll go to 1000%!
What's the maximum output?
Infinite percent!
Could someone here educate Laplace on how percentages work?
Alright, my turn. By the way, this attack I'm about to use is my weakest one.
By the way, this attack I'm about to use is my weakest one. Damn, she's so powerful.
Judging
Wow.
by how much you're grimacing, I'd say you're using a majority of your strength.
Wow, red and blue. Gotta get that Marvel vs. Capcom hype. Very cool. Very, very cool.
That's merely a tactic to trick the enemy into letting their guard down, Grey Grey. A villain like you should take notes.
I told you that's not my name. And I'm not a villain either.
Let's go, hero! Join forces with me! Very well, villain. Just this once.
You two are on the same side to begin with.
Electric power! Full charge! Initiate overdrive! Matisse cannon! Matisse buster!
Stop making up
Don't
new
drop Matisse
names.
in there if I'm not involved. And for goodness sake, get on the same page with the attack name.
Flash! A thunderous metallic sound echoes out, and light beams charge forward from Laplace and Drake's weapons. Greg! The light beams slam into the black wave, scattering particles everywhere. A large hole is blasted through the black wave, and the wave begins to collapse, losing all its power.
Absolutely beautiful.
Phew. Incredible, you say? You ain't seen nothing
Damn, she
yet,
got thumbs
Grey Grey.
up.
That was only a small fraction of my power.
Damn.
Did you see that my heroic spirit was beautiful? So is yours, Cinderella.
I take it back.
Me too.
No, we can't praise this too. I must admit that was impressive.
Commander, I could use my drill bit attack to shatter the waves as well. But I'm choosing not to.
Ruppy feeling left out, huh? Okay.
You guys do realize there's another wave coming at us from behind, right?
Perfect. This is a great opportunity to show you what I can do.
Ruppy.
Commander, how could you not trust me when I trust you more than anyone?
I look at Ruppy, and she looks back at me. Ruppy rolls her eyes at me and then looks at the ground. Suddenly, there's a different look in her eye. Ruppy shifts her weight, slams her weapon into the ground, and pulls the trigger. A series of explosions rings out as grenades detonate in quick succession. Thunderous shockwaves erupt, tearing up the ground in great configuration, and sending masses of black liquid splattering everywhere. At the center of the explosions, Leviathan is flung into the air, then crashes down to the ground, collapsing in a heap.
Got her.
How did you know?
It was obvious. It was obvious that you'd attempt to go after me.
Damn!
Hey, the wave is gone.
Because we took out the person controlling them.
I've got to escape.
Wait. Everyone form a perimeter. Leviathan, calm down. Wait. Everyone points their guns at the fallen Leviathan.
There's no more dark matter in this area. She's not going anywhere.
Freeze, heretic, or I'll blow you to smithereens. You can breathe, but that's all.
Is this a heretic? She looks like just a kid.
There are many questions I wish to ask you.
Don't hide anything, and answer honestly.
Leviathan, it's time we have a little discussion.
I'd hardly call this kind of situation a discussion.
That's fair. We've reached the end of chapter 35. Leviathan is now in our midst, surrounded by 6 of the most powerful Nikkes in the world right now. But that's all for chapter 35 of Nikke, Goddess of Victory. Will our favorite little brat make it out of this situation alive? Will she be able to help her favorite behemoth? There's only one way to find out. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in our next video.
Jiggle physics, 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 jiggle physics.